Vince Gilligan's second series in the Breaking Bad world, Better Call Saul. Um, season 5 wrapped up this past Monday. Dave, we talked about season 4 and I think season 3 as well on the pod, and
Hmm.
pretty much every time we walk away and we're like, yeah, Vince Gilligan's really good at making television and kind of like tying these lines together, building characters, creating moments that are really memorable. But I think we both kind of felt like Breaking Bad's going to be the best thing he's ever done. And I think it's a testament to how good the season is that I kind of am questioning if that's going to be the case when Saul's completely over. Because this season of Saul is fucking awesome, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, Better Call Saul season 5, clearly the best season of the show to date, and
Mm-hmm.
because Gilligan and Peter Gould have already made Breaking Bad and are now 5 seasons into Saul, they're just more accomplished now than they were when they were making Breaking Bad. So it's like even if like Breaking Bad has like more, I guess, narrative importance to the existence of Saul, obviously, and is a much more popular show, more populous show, largely thanks to Netflix. Better Call Saul is eclipsing it in certain ways, just because like it's just complete tacticians doing their thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like I know Gilligan, his influence in the seasons has waned, particularly when he's making El Camino, of course, but they never. I think the hallmark of Saul, which is especially true now with season 5, where all the storylines have finally meshed. Breaking Bad world has met the Better Call Saul world in
Mm-hmm.
earnest. We're never delivered beats and moments the way we expect, because these two men are just that talented at creating, crafting the story. And they're happy to tell you that a lot of stuff that's happened throughout the year, both in Saul and Breaking Bad, um, had just been things that come to them. Not everything. There's not this grand plan from the start, right? Like things have changed, but the way they've been able to get this complete investment in a prequel show, it just blows me away, honestly. And I mean, I think we keep coming back to that line early in Breaking Bad where Saul Goodman, one of his first lines to, I believe, Walt and Jesse is, uh, did Lalo send you, or was it Ignacio? Whatever the quote is,
Mm-hmm.
basically, cementing the existence of Lalo and Nacho, right? And the whole just trying to figure out what the hell that means. I think is on the back of the head, right? But obviously, I think the chief concern, of course, would be Kim and Reese Horn. I think was proved with this season that she's the MVP of the show,
Oh my god, yeah.
because I think she's what elevates. So obviously, Bob Odenkirk, who was also excellent this season, has more screen time, but Kim is what takes it up. And I don't think Gilligan and Gould have ever flipped something on its head in terms of what you expected more than what they did at the end of this finale, where Kim truly doubled down on her, faith and love for Jimmy. And
Mm-hmm.
when she turns around and does the finger guns, it's I was just like fuck yeah, like this is amazing. Oh, and by the way, they gave us an iconic villain in the 5th season in Lalo. So
Yeah.
yeah, this shit rocks. It's my best show of the year so far.
Yeah, man. The Kim Wexler character arc um has been, and this is the thing about like a multi-season show where you get to really like fall in love with these characters and get to know them. And Rhea Seehorn, quietly in the first couple seasons was like the steady hand, like the the one who you were like, oh yeah, like silently she's the real MVP of the show, and it was a very popular thing to say. And then the last 2 seasons, it was before season 5, it was pretty much like known like she's probably the heart of the show, so to speak. And she's the audience avatar within the show. You kind of see the world similarly to how she does, and you're appalled by what Jimmy's doing, but you're still rooting for him and you still kind of believe in him. And then he turns into Saul, right? At the end of last season, you're like, okay, like he's broken bad. Like this is what we've all been waiting for.
Hey,
And then Kim fucking breaks bad, or she at least starts to in the season.
right.
And the mirroring of the end of season 4 with that scene of Kim and Jimmy in the hotel room where Kim is plotting against Howard and Breaking Bad herself, and you're like, fuck, like they totally flipped that on its head. You totally like are just as in shock as Jimmy is when all this is happening, and you're just like, is you we don't have Kim the way we used to anymore. And now you kind of see maybe the show isn't necessarily about, like a tragedy in terms of like, I mean, it's been a set of tragedies to begin with, but maybe it's not actually going to break down the way that we thought it was, where Jimmy's going to be against, he's going to become Saul because of the way that he's been treated as a lawyer. Maybe it's because of things that happen between him and Kim, or maybe things that Kim does. Like, there's so much leading into this next season. And obviously, we're not even talking about the cartel shit where they all expect Lalo to be dead, and now he's going to be on a warpath to go get Nacho and Gus and everybody related. This next season's going to be unbelievable, dude. And so many good episodes and moments within this season I want to talk about. The desert stuff was fucking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Was it a Bagman and then
the bad road taken or
something
like that?
Yeah, some road something. Yeah. Yeah, I think the one thing that's been constant has been Jonathan Banks as Mike. Mike Ehrmantraut hasn't exactly changed much, and I think that's kind of been like observations about the storyline is that the cartel stuff has almost been a bit of a holding pattern as we need more time for Jimmy and Kim to progress, right? So like as a result, Nacho floats in and out. I like more Nacho just because Michael Mando is so great. Like he's really good at like seething with discontent for what he's doing and being asked to do without obviously really expressing anything. Really awesome performance, really understated, But like Gus and Mike themselves, not a whole lot really changes with them. I guess we learn a little bit more about Gus's backstory. I don't know if that really added a whole lot personally, but having the cartel stuff kind of come full force and having like when Lalo shows up at the apartment, and that's what, like a 15-minute scene almost, like something that just completely holds your attention and like you're on the edge of your seat the whole time, right? And then it doesn't go the way you think. Kim doesn't get killed. Jimmy doesn't get fucked up. No, it's fucking great.
Kim fucking tells him off. She tells him what he needs to go do, and he listens to her. And I think that's the moment where like Kim really turns, because like this whole part of Jimmy's world, being in the game as he kind of describes it to her, gets brought into her life, and she's already kind of made the decision like, all right, instead of breaking up with Jimmy, I'm going to marry him so that we can't get fucked over if we both can't get fucked over if they find out we had kind of hashed this plot for Sandpiper. But or was it the bank or whatever?
The
Mesa Verde.
Yeah.
Mesa Verde.
Shiwer and Coakley, whatever her thing was. Yeah.
But then this cartel world gets dropped in her lap, and she either can like shy away from it or like stand up and like be in the shit like she decided to be. And when Jimmy picks up the phone and is talking to Mike and is like, did you hear all that? And he's like, I heard that she fucking saved your ass. I was like, yep, this is the moment, man. Like, and they craft it so well, and you expect something big to go down, and it's just so tense but gripping. The acting is phenomenal. Just blown away by this show overall. I think the interesting thing about this season is I feel like Mike was a lot more Mike in this season. They in the past they kind of had the storyline with the builders of the lab.
Right.
Yes. I felt like that kind of that and the stuff with his son being brought up and how that affects his relationship with his granddaughter and daughter-in-law. That all really like built him out as a person. But I felt like especially from the episodes in the desert second half, you really feel like, okay, you're with Mike from Breaking Bad again.
And I think along those lines, you get Hank showing up in a cameo episode. The cousins drop in a little again. Like we're just fully in that Breaking Bad world with so much yet unresolved. It's like maybe Kim doesn't die, right? Nacho, I don't feel great about his fate, but either way, there's a lot more Lalo stuff that needs to be resolved in one final season. And
Tony Dalton is Lalo. might be like the the second MVP for me of this season behind Rhea Seahorn, because man, every time he was on screen, just fucking magnetic and like menacing while also being charming at the same time. Just fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, it feels like we're not going to get this final season, and I'm
For
assuming
a
not till
while.
2022 because
Mhm.
I mean we don't know if they have moved forward enough with the script, so I doubt they really start doing any kind of shooting this year at the end of the year when they're allowed to do that again. So late 2021 at the earliest, but I think probably 2 years from now. So it's going to be a long wait, but
Yeah.
um, really excited for it, obviously, because this honestly was just kind of just blows you away each and every week. And we didn't even talk about
Mhm.
Howard. I thought his shit was hilarious most of the times. The way they just kind of transitioned him into uh, comic relief and then playing that all into the end with Kim Breaking Bad. It's
Mhm.
can't say enough good things.
No, absolutely not. I'm never gonna forget the way Lalo says, "Hey guys," like just the way he like has like that like upbeat tempo right before he goes in to potentially kill them. So good. Anyways, not Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Check it out.